Okay, special spooky edition. How am Old Gray? So we're starting at the ship. We get no E-tanks this time. Which is dangerous. I did see the beginner async. I don't generally do the beginner asyncs. I hear they have a tendency to be pretty wild. Like, it's said to be more. What word do they use? Interesting. I don't know. But I'm not entirely sure about that. I guess because you have higher expectations for higher difficulties, then they don't seem as interesting. But I still think like they provide a challenge for sure. Well, not like 100% guaranteed, but usually. Anyways, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright. My tech smashing is on point today. My wall jumps are not. So it's a bit debatable whether or not it's even worth going to missile data at the very start. Usually the quarantine bay is it's a 50-50 whether the quarantine bay or the main deck. It's actually more than 50-50. Which one has the progression? Because they both can have progression. It turns out this is pretty important progression. It could very well be... Honestly, it's kind of likely that Quarantine Bay still has progression. Still has a major item at least. So I still have to check it. Pretty minor to note routing detail is that warp to start is very fringe case. Like, there's a decent chance that warp to start could be useful. At the very least, for the very end of the game, it will probably be worth it to warp to start to get back to the ship. Okay, it wasn't required. Why did I morph? I guess I'm just trying to get used to Instamorph feature. That was a good unmorph. So whenever you unmorph, you have to wait several frames before you start... Don't go that way. Before you start running. Because you're like stuck in the crouch animation. Stuck in the crouch pose for I don't know how many frames. I want to say 10, but I think that doesn't sound right. It sounds like it seems closer to 5. But you also tend to not pay attention. So Why didn't I grab that X? It's a missile tank. Let's go. Oops. Really? This is why I lower priority on space jump. I might as well. Oops. Could have space jumped over that, but I didn't have confidence. Confidence is helpful. It's a little out of the way. Anyways, yeah, uncrouching by just holding left or right takes like several frames. But you can uncrouch faster by tapping up immediately after crouching, which is kind of a pain to do when unmorphing because you have to release and repress it. So the alternative is instead to jump forward. To jump forward and shoot, which will immediately put you back on the ground. I find it's really difficult to do that button combination. I don't know why. There we go. Oops. It's really hard to jump off of that. I think it's probably 50-50 whether I'm allowed to jump off the pillar. Something about the collision just holds on to one's foot. Screw attack again. Okay. What to do? No missiles, so no boss. I'll check this item first and then save. Because maybe I want it. I do want it. It's interesting when it's facing the camera and flashing, it looks like a gamer. I definitely want some missile tanks. Do not need to space jump there. You could just make that. Anyways. There's 2 more missile tanks that's worth saving for now. I skipped 1 missile tank. I think I skipped 2 missile tanks, didn't I? Because they were out of the way. They weren't that out of the way, but out of the way enough. I hate this change. Just that change in that move in crumble block. Oh jeez. We made sure when it was like early in alpha build that the anti-soft lock setting would be an option, not mandatory. And then after release, they decided, well, we might as well make it mandatory because it's just not popular. There are going to be changes. There are going to be more anti-soft lock changes added. Because right now they have a pretty inconsistent value as far as anti-soft lock patches go. There was a kind of a... I already got that. Okay. There was like minor drama a couple of asyncs ago with a requirement to get around soft lock. I can't go through here. And it wasn't really known how the soft lock works. It was believed that if you hold certain button combinations at certain times, you would guarantee, it would be guaranteed that you would not soft lock. But it turns out it is literally just a 50-50 chance whether or not the item is collected on the last frame of the animation or the first frame of being too deep in. So it was literally a random chance whether or not you soft locked. And that was considered an intermediate trick. But also there was a logic bug where that trick wasn't even applied to speed boosting, and it just so happens we had to use speed booster. In Garubiscoli to get the item. However, it's generally believed that that's just needless. Because in vanilla, you're just always expected to have bombs after the start of Sector 2. And for the rest of the game. So, having various items potentially soft lock you may be technically by design, but it's not good design. So, we have to balance between respecting vanilla and just like fixing vanilla. Hey, I remembered. I might as well get this. I can't go all the way, so if this is missile launcher, it's very important to get this first. It's gravity suit. That actually is very helpful. It's not strictly necessary, but it will be helpful in full clearing level egg. I picked up, what, 3 power bomb tanks? Took too long. Wow. I'm just playing poorly now. A little careless, honestly. E-tank. Nothing. It's gonna be red doors into silo. Can't go to 3 from 1. I can't go... Oh, I can go to a little bit of 4 from 2. Yep. I could have just forfeited the missile power bomb and E-tank I picked up, but that's fine. I don't feel too good about going to 4 from 2. The density is in main deck. Let's start shifting our meta. Previously, the meta was to go where the items led. Crap. Screw attack led to gravity suit. Screw attack did lead to gravity suit, but we're switching meta. We're chasing density. I can check. I'm checking that hint. Also, screw attack leads to several things in main deck. Super missile can engage 2. Nettery might have it again. So, like, there are 3 checks in Arachnus area. 2 checks in Silo that I can get. But that's orphaning 2 checks in Arachnus' area and 2 checks in Silo. Which feels bad, man. Honestly, I should have saved warped and gone to Silo first. Well, I only got a missile tank. And a powerbomb tank. I think I'm willing to forfeit those. Why do I keep chasing Red Axe? Plasma Beam is something I definitely want to keep. I might not even need to fight Arachnus. I probably will need to fight Arachnus. Warp to start. Actually useful in the seed. Not extremely useful, but useful. I think I saved like 3 seconds. Warping to start. Density. Density was the play. I don't have the means to defeat the Idor. So if I were worried about like needing to save, okay, I don't have missiles. Let's not soft lock in there again for the 4th time, 5th time. Don't go back to don't go to 2 through silo if you don't have missiles. There is a singular missile block after a crumble block that will detain you indefinitely. Oh, right. Could have gotten that missile tank. I know supers are in 2. Do I want to go to 2? Like, once I get missiles. I don't have speed booster. This is interesting. It would have been a smart play to put off animals until you get wave beam, because you're not going to have speed booster before coming up here, obviously. I really lucked out by just deciding to come here anyway, just because I didn't think too hard about it. You kind of gotta think hard to know where to go. You kind of gotta make smart plays a lot of the time. But honestly, a lot of the time, the right play is the play with less thought involved. Like, it's a little bit of each. You have to do some really genius plays and some no thought head empty plays. Might as well get this just because I have speed booster. So I have level 2 security. That gets me access to Sector 3. Am I gonna... Yeah, I am gonna put off Sector 4. It kind of feels wrong to put off Sector 4, knowing there is an item just sitting there. There are several items just sitting there available, actually. Sorry, I didn't read that. Was that ice missile? Ice missile data. Okay. I think I want to go to 4 now that I have speed booster. As opposed to 3? With speed booster and green locks, that kind of screams 3, doesn't it? Yeah. I just feel too bad about putting this off for such a long time. For some reason, I feel like I owe it to this sector to give it a fair shake. Because the sector's wide open now. Whee. Gratuitous strength spurt. Because I could go through a bunch of this now with level 4 security. And this has been available. I guess it's not that many checks, but it's several checks. I'll be orphaning this down here on the right. And Thunderdome. No idea where that ledge is. Oh, wow. Yep. Oh my gosh. Wow. Just walked into it. Since I'm here. I thought it was just... Oh my gosh. Am I really going to Nightmare Area? Just a quick detour. A quick detour. We can take this into 3. I don't know what to do. I think 4 is a smart play. Nice. We can pivot save from here. Let's go to 4. Fair. It's tricky. I didn't need to go that far. I just need to touch the line on the floor when we took. I have speed booster. I can boost with speed. That's a nice find before 3 and 5, but I can't even get it, so maybe it's not that nice a find after all. With 5 E-Tanks, I don't really think I ever need it. Like, at worst, I will just have to save warp out of lower 5. Oh jeez. Meant to respin after running off the ledge. Sure. That's about the same as the Varia suit, right? Really? Powerbomb locked? I think. I'm just going through 6. Don't need that pivot save. Watch missile data be in 5, and I need to go through 3 up the elevator to get it. Okay. I'll take it. I have screw attack, I could break the block, it's fine. Okay. With bombs. Oh my gosh. Don't do it. Don't. I'm doing it. Oh dear. It's good that it had a required infant Metroid, but we should have done it on the way back. But we could have done it now. It could have had something like missiles. Or charge beam or something. That wouldn't have mattered unless we found the other. Like, if it had missiles, we would need to find charge beam down here. And vice versa. Oh, jeez. I jumped so late there. And now we're trapping ourselves into... Oh, okay, we have an E-tank. Fair enough. Yep. Good movement. That was a good final turnaround to get through the door. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, come on. Saving here? Yeah, apparently saving here. There's not going to be anything here. It is... I haven't actually checked the preset, so maybe it can't have anything here, I'm not sure. How badly do I want high jump? Badly enough. Really? Let's do it. Really? At least I get to do the spark. I could have done this at the end, but... No idea if that spark's actually faster. But it feels good. Did they say blue was on main deck? Could be Arachnus area? Attic? Could be power bomb locked. It's a door in the way. I checked this hint. Do I really want to check the Sector 2 hint? Yes. Wow. Alright. We're checking Sector 2 hint. One-way shutter. garage, maybe? I don't know. Oh, silver processing. Oh, right. Oh, I have high jump. Oh my gosh. Bonk. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. It's fine. Don't go to box. You need either charge or missiles to actually do anything in there. I'll take that. Nice. Could hypothetically clip. At this point, it's faster to just run across. Could hypothetically clip to upper alcove item. But no. Might as well. I have a lot of missiles. I'm glad I didn't pick up a lot of those earlier missiles. Oh, one-way shutter. Nice. Wow. So I would have had quick access here. So 4 was basically a bust, right? But 6 wasn't. Really? Thank goodness. Tis but a flesh wound. Honestly, I shouldn't even be getting this. I'm practically expecting an E-tank at the security. I shouldn't. I was thinking, oh, there are 3 more items. But I guess actually it's useful for checking this. Okay, well. It didn't take much damage to get there, so I could have done it. And if this is an E-tank, then fine. I was expecting to powerbomb through here, but it's hard to do without power bombs. No way that I know of to do it. No power bombs, right? Nice try. There we go. Negligible damage. I didn't get the 50-50 thing. They, for some reason, just decided that that you can reliably get out by holding straight up when climbing in and holding left when getting out. Like, only one of those would have hypothetically mattered. Oh, thanks for the hint. Very helpful. But it turns out neither of them matter. Okay. Okay. So I still don't have... Still don't have missile data. I don't think I want to go too far into... Oh, okay. That's really helpful, actually. I was gonna go for the main deck to get blue doors, but knowing that missile launcher is just in Sector 6, I could just go get that. Okay, well, whatever. Upper or lower? Upper. Okay. Rocket launcher. Do I want to just go for supers right away? Because I know it's in 2. I think I want to save warp. Really? Oh, I don't have supers. Right, I know where supers are, I don't have them. Important distinction. Power bomb. Missile. I can get the freestanding hint since I'm here. I still need Charge Beam to beat the game for SAX. Fiery tank, okay. Magic box, already got that. Pillar highway, okay. I have to. Have to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just miss all of the shots. Hey, Andy. Thanks. So I accidentally messed up my title. If you plan on playing the weekly, don't watch. This is the event scene. I intended to hit record and I accidentally hit start broadcast instead. Whoops. Sector 5? It's a nightmare area. There you are. Let's go ahead and save. Why? Why? For, I know where Variasuit is. It's in Reservoir. Oh. I don't need it. Let's get the stuffs. Four first. I don't know how to... I don't know the fastest way to Thunderdome. I think it's through... Oh, I have Wave Ice. Don't I? Do I? I do not. I have diffusion though. This is fine. Right. Thought I had it again. What? Oh, jeez. Wouldn't it be funny if it were just a mini fridge? That'd be funny, right? Oh. It wouldn't be funny, I just wanted to pressure the game into just giving it to me. Okay. Give me a break, put it in break room. Put it here so I don't have to fight Nightmare. Theoretically. I have high jump, so it'll be easy. Oh, here it is. Let's go. Cheating. Nettery. I think the fastest way is through the top. Because of waterway. Nice. Yeah, it's through here. Oh, come on. I was really slow on that jump, honestly. It was believed that that was slower than just doing diagonal shots, but testing indicates otherwise. I don't know if there's a case where diagonal shots are better, but it seems like for the purpose of nettery, it's probably better to do vertical shots. Also, supers is behind Zazabi. So I guess I'm not gonna have supers. Oh, too early. I believe that the Shine Spark is probably slower than high jumping up, but no one's really practiced to optimally high jump up, so it's unclear. Especially with Screw Attack, where you're at risk of breaking blocks. It might be worth labbing it out. But if you can Shine Spark, why not just Shine Spark?
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet SR388.
I don't know if that stret's faster for Rando purposes. I just see any percent runners do it. The doors are fast in Randovania. You can't make them vanilla. They decided to take away vanilla functionality for doors, but they gave you the option for faster instant. Oh, that was wrong. I don't really know how to door fix anyway. I stopped running seriously before we switched to in-game time, or before we switched away from in-game time. So I don't know the door fix strats. I don't know. I know several door fix strats, but not all of them. There we go. Oh, really? So I did pretty much look out in routing. I went for density instead of what was logically unlocked latest, which is the opposite of how I would usually route, and it seemed to work out. However, I was also wrong in saying in believing that the density was in main deck, uh, because I forgot that screw attack and gravity and level 4s and bombs basically gave all of Sector 4, which had virtually nothing. Lobby Cash had super. Oh, I could have had those. That would have been fast. Oh well. Didn't see where Spread Beam was, but oh well. GG. So this was a little bit awkward. I was supposed to be recording instead of streaming. So I didn't promote, which is good because I don't want people who want to do the async to be spoiled. So that was an accident. But I guess I'm streaming now, so we can do some ludicrous seeds now. So if anyone on YouTube wants early access on occasions where I just completely misclick the button, come on over to Twitch. Overall, I'm kind of happy with how I played. It's absolutely possible that someone could just like skip 4 and just like destroy the game and get like a sub hour or something, which would be ridiculous, but you know, I have good feelings in this weekly.